So I think in the last 6 months, I've probably spoken to over 100 B2B marketers, and I can probably count on one hand the number of those who were happy with the performance of their website. The vast majority were either very aware they needed to do a full refresh, or in many cases, planning to do an entire rebuild this year. And my advice to them has really been, don't just build a slightly better version of your old website. I think in B2B in particular, we've been pretty guilty of kind of building the same websites as we did 10 years ago. They're text heavy, we had a lot of content, we ask a hell of a lot of our visitors to navigate their way around increasingly complex websites to find the information and answers that we need. And at this time when attention spans have never been shorter, people are turning increasingly to AI for search and answers, it's kind of no wonder that we're seeing a decline in the performance of websites. Yet I would argue websites still have an incredibly important role to play as you help inform and guide your buyers through to the point when they're ready to speak to you, ready to make a decision. There was some research done recently by Hockey Stack that suggested that buyers visit a website up to 30 times before they become an MQL, so before they get into the top of the funnel. So we just feel there's an opportunity ahead to rethink how we're building B2B websites, and in particular, how we're leveraging video on B2B websites. And by that, I don't just mean the kind of long-form embedded YouTube that you might see on the About Us that has been there for 3 years and no one ever watches anymore. I think the reality is we're all consuming more short-form video than ever before in our personal lives. We're seeing this work its way across increasingly into B2B. And I think short-form video has a real great place to play on marketing websites to help humanize the brand, bring people to the fore, tell the story, explain complex propositions, help answer the questions, and I'm just rambling on random topics at the moment.